Okay, we are back with Rimworld for this week, and this will be the last stream of my week, just reminding you guys that's why everything is pushed forward. Anyway, last time we sent an absolute military force out, and they are now on the way back home. It took them a little while to do what they had to do, but they're on their way home now. Oh, some behemoth. We're not gonna deal with those. Anyway, last time we got treated to an absolute throttling by Randy, because he's just that lovely. We've got an artificial oh. Wow, really? Oh, you can't trade with us. As I was saying, we've got an artificial hive here that no one's building. And I'm realizing now insects might be the ones who have to build it, which is really dumb. In that case, I'm going to have to make another artificial hive, place it, let them build it, and then undo it, which is really dumb. I'm going to make actually, I'm going to leave it visible. I'm going to make a thing here that only holds pharaoh cores, so that they're always in range. There we go. Beetle made the hive that I got rid of last time specifically because I didn't know you needed insects to build the hive when we built the first hive, but whatever, I guess. Also, my camera's a little fucked. Kill a fearsome behemoth. What? What? Oh my... Oh, okay, well, it also had a heart attack, to be fair. Earthquake. Did it do anything? No, not really. I don't think it's gonna die to the traps. The other one had a heart attack, which is why it did. But you know what? Free behemoth shit, I guess. I can't believe it gave us the credit for that. That is, interesting, one could say. Yeah, this thing... Oh my goodness, death in 17 hours. Death in 13 hours. 6... We're actually going to kill 2 behemoths because they're idiots. And they ran through the spike traps. No words. There are no words for how stupid these things are. It's just gonna... okay, no, never mind. It's healing up at Mach 10. How fast do they heal? Yeah, they can regenerate their wounds quite fast. No shit, they can regenerate their wounds quite fast. It just healed, like, fully in 2 seconds. Okay, well, now do we try and make these guys attack them? Do we think they'd even have a chance? Probably not. Not with that fucking healing speed. Look, it's full health already. I mean, it does have severe blood loss still, but... Holy shit, we literally only killed that one earlier because of a mixture of the traps still hitting it, because it was early on, and the heart attack is what I was going to say. Sky, get the hell out of there. What's the movement speed of a grizzly bear? 4.6, what's the movement speed of a Sky? Think she can make it all the way over to these people in time? Somehow she's outspeeding the thing that's supposed to move faster than her. Oh, they're just not helping. Okay, fine. Better idea. That technically involved her getting hit by a grizzly bear in the leg. Okay, and now. Hit it so it goes into revenge mode. It's not going into revenge mode. She's just fighting the bear with a crowd watching. Wow. Is she gonna beat it? Oh my goodness, Sky. I should have had faith in you. Admittedly, okay, well, she does have healing drought still for another day. which is actually really good, because she's going to need treated. Also, we don't have any doctors, so she's going to need to tend to herself. Matter of fact, we're going to have her do it here so that she doesn't pass out before she can get to any medicine. You're in pain? Winston's bullying you? I mean, did you deserve it? Because, like, if you deserved it... Can you not use herbal meds? I guess we're out of herbal meds. No? You're using Winston Waves? Yeah, but I mean, that means you chose to enable Winston Waves, which means technically you deserve it because you asked for it. Do they have anything at all I care about? Oh, maybe I want a Doeducarus. Ooh, wow. Yeah, no. Oh, the Psy trainers, though. Why? Oh, no, those are our Psy trainers. Never mind. I was gonna say, why do they have a bunch of Psy trainers anyway? I guess take my garbage clothing. That'd be cool if you just take my garbage. I also need to go over here and tell them to stop making baby clothes. Let's save, because Sky managed to survive the bear attack. With very little wounds as well. Partially because of the healing droughts, but also partially because apparently Sky is an absolute fucking unit. Do we think we could take this thing out, the behemoth, if we bring these guys along? I want to save and I want to try. I think it'd be really funny if we manage to succeed. No, that's not the enemy. You can shoot over walls, so... Revenge. Cool. Come down here. Duca, you do not want to go up there. Let's do the marksman command. And let's shoot. All hands on deck. We can totally take this thing down, right? It's still got moderate blood loss, so it won't take as long to bleed out. As long as we can keep it constantly getting wounds. Oh yeah, we did it! Easy peasy. Didn't even need the marksman command, really. That was simple. Now we got 2 behemoths. Which means that we get a bunch of behemoth scales, which, yeah, they're pretty good. I'm more likely to sell them because I never fucking... I always hoard resources that are good for clothing and then never use them unless they're extremely easy to get, like with Devil Strand. Devil Strand I'm willing to use because you can literally... It grows on trees, so to say. Not on a tree, but you get my point. It's easy to get in massive amounts, but stuff like Thrumbomane... How fucking often are you getting Thrumbomane? Also, where are my, That was, not intentional timing, but quite funny timing. Okay, I think we need to turn this area over here into something, because right now it's... Well, I mean, we have this hole here for them to go through. I guess that we don't technically need to. They'll go through the trap room, as long as this door's closed and there's someone out here. It's just really, I'm still annoyed that this area over here was a big open area. It would be so easy if it weren't for that. You named the colony sex. Is there a reason? Are you saying and the ideology is sex, or are you gonna say and the ideology is named something else? We could do an insectoid hymn. Everyone's moods are kind of low, so let's wait for everyone to eat, and then we'll do that. They're both named sex for no reason. Sounds about right for you. Monument time expired. What? What monument? Really? Really now? Hang on. Nah. fuck you. You're playing Room Connect? Nice. That's a little bit of bullshit. How long have we been just not building that? Okay, we have to re-kill the behemoth, but honestly, more importantly, we have to do this. Beetle. Missing granite blocks. Beetle, you're our crafter. Craft more. Wait, what? I canceled it last time because it said we had enough. Okay, so the reason we failed this is because the game lied and said we had enough granite. Can you finish this off first? The caravan's here. There, we did the monument. I still think that's stupid. It said we had enough granite. Someone must have failed a construction. That's what must have happened. Okay, now we could kill the behemoth. Honestly, Duca and Beetle can solo it, but Beetle needs to go eat. So let's see if B and Eddie can solo it. I say solo, like I'm not going to use the caravans for assistance. Also, Beetle's right here. Get out of there before it uses its fire breath. Oh! Gilbert. Gilbert, get the fuck away. Okay, you guys can go back to doing your normal things now. The behemoth is being let out here. Oh, he's running from combat because he's a coward. Cool. Anyway. Shoot this behemoth! Let's take this shitter down. There we go. What do you mean attacked member? No, I didn't. Does it count friendly fire that was not at all our fault as attacking a member? That's horseshit. That's some bullshit. Okay, let's go ahead and make a stockpile zone for tech prints again. Because I got rid of the last one for some reason. Probably because I'm stupid. But now we got the second behemoth down again. I believe Sky is the butcher. That's a lot of meat. What are you going out to butcher now? The grizzly bear? No, you can go back to resting. That is a nice amount of scales. Now, in our whole base, we have a grand total of 532. Hit you with 12 raiders? Yeah, there's a reason I don't do Winston waves. Anti-grain warhead? I wish those were craftable. That would make the raids in this game a lot less difficult to deal with. Just, oh wow, 100 tribals? How about gone? We've got another Empress Thumper because I think they rebuilt it automatically for some reason. Really not sure why. Really, I think we'll just go... well, you know what? Let's not deconstruct it, because maybe we'll need more Sword and Pharaoh cores. Speaking of which, how's this going? 8 hours until the Mega Scarab is built, which will then instantly make this, and then I instantly get rid of the basic hive, because there's no point in keeping it. Yep. Honestly, I should probably just expand this to be all throughout here. Thank you, autosave, for making everything take longer for no real benefit. There. That's the insect jelly storage area. as well as the Pharaoh Core storage area. Honestly, should I include all the jellies as well? Probably. Well, while they're... Oh. It lagged for a moment and scared me. There's one steel thing missing. We play Rimworld very differently? Yeah. I play Rimworld in a very calm, I want to build a base kind of way. You play it in a lot more of a murder everyone kind of way, I'm pretty sure. What are you doing? Why? There's a 76-year-old just walking around. Have a good one, I guess? Wait, what the hell? Peep in. Wait, let me check it out. I hear that game, just because I'm tabbed out. Ripperhound hunting Duca. Where'd this Ripperhound even come from? Why is no one ever near the people getting hunted? We have an entire plethora of people, and no one is even slightly fucking close. We'll do like that. That is, hang on a moment, I'm pulling up your stream, and... Well, the first thing I saw was that you have an initiate lovin' button. So... yeah, that about tells me everything I needed to know. But yeah, let's deal with this Ripperhound, I guess. Yeah, that's true. There we go. Killed the Ripperhound, didn't even take any damage. I would have liked to have read about the Ripperhound, but I guess I can't. Ooh, a cherry tree. Ooh, wow. Sure. I'm pretty sure that our entire biome changed. Because now there's a bunch of pine trees here, and it used to be mostly oak trees. And they're all now pine, and I think that it was caused by that whole, like, years and years of the temperature being lower than it should have been. Because, like, let me check. What biome is this supposed to be? I mean, yeah, this is, we have a temperate forest filled with pine trees. Yeah, we definitely fucked something up with the climate in my save, if we've managed to turn a temperate forest into a pine forest. Oh well, no matter. How's the, bug over here doing? The Mega Scarab that spawned in. Where's it at? Oh, it's up here mining steel instead of building. Thanks. Well, at least when it finishes this one, I think that's all it's gonna do, right? Surely? You request I tell you what's going on your side? You have a raid? I mean, sounds like you have a raid going on your side. What do you mean? Are you talking about the fucking in a corner of the raiders? Yeah, I mean, when's a better time for gay sex? I'll have you know, in the middle of a raid is when I would say is the best time for gay sex. I mean, name one better time. You can't. It's impossible. Mad Hedgehog. I don't think Randy has sent me a single good event other than that caravan. I'm pretty sure today Randy has sent, like... I don't even know how many. How many fucking negative things has he sent? Let's see. He sent an earthquake, a grizzly bear attack. He did send pods, but not these pods, the cargo pods up here, but they were terrible. a Ripper Hound attack, a Mad Hedgehog, 4 negative thing. He is averaging 1 negative event every 5 real life minutes. Like, I've literally been streaming for 20 minutes, or like around 20 minutes, and he has sent 4 every 5 minutes. Being sacrificed? Is that when you're saying it's a better time for gay sex, or were you just letting me know that you're being sacrificed? Also, let's go ahead and do that. Even the things that I can't visually see, I'm going to have them paint so they can get the mood buff from being mostly covered in their ID Legend colors. I'm going to have everyone get the apparel colored like that. I'm not having them paint the tabard, though, because I don't want it to stop looking correct visually. Just one by one, have everyone paint their shit. Okay, once B's done, that's the first 3 out of 10 done, I guess. Although, well, Vlad and Gilbert don't need painted, so 3 out of 8. Just keep painting your clothing. Wow, she needs 7 things painted because her... I guess her clothing was painted slightly the wrong shade or something. I don't know. All I know is that everyone should get an ever so slightly higher mood now. Because, like, let's check Beetle. Wearing ID Legend color. 1. See? A 1 mood buff. You can't complain about the 1 mood buff. That 1 mood, you never know when that's going to be the difference between a mental breakdown and not a mental breakdown, I guess. Also, we don't need a wooden stone cutter's table. We have an electric one. An electric one that, mind you, has better material processing things. So let me go ahead and move those down here as well. Quest completed. The grand building. Cool. Why are there 2 carving boards here? I don't... was I high when I made this last time? What the fuck? It's not connected to power. Why is it not connected to power? Hello? Grid excess 240. This needs 250. Something is taking away electricity. Well, this machining table, we're not going to use it right now. So go ahead and disable it for now. There we go. Now the stonecutter's table is ready to go. I don't expect to need the stonecutter's table anytime soon, but I want it ready. Endangered animals! Giant pangolins. What are the odds of success on a tame? Well, they can't fight back, so I guess may as well just keep trying. Duca, can we... Oh, we could. We do have the food for it. Name a better way to kill a Thornbow than having Winston give you 5 ghouls. Having Winston give you 6 ghouls. Because it sounds almost like sex, and since you're having a sex-themed thing, clearly that would be better. Can't argue with that logic. Okay. Vlad, how old are you? 9. Man, you need to grow the fuck up. Get those growth moments already so that I can... Wait, Mega Scarab is starving? Why are... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Shrink zones, no. Clear around area. Area 1. Fucking stop. There. Go get in the hive where the food is. 5 female ghouls? Well, I mean, you think ghouls can't have gay sex? Also, artificial Sorn hive. I mean, okay, so here's the question. First of all, Spellopedes, I want you guys nice and puke green. There we go. Second of all, are we gonna make Spellopedes? Spellopedes are the worker class, and I haven't really been getting much use out of worker class. Maybe I just get a bunch of mega spiders. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna keep the little mega scarab shitters. And we're gonna have a bunch of mega spiders that we have forming, I guess. Now, the creep is slowly spreading, which is good for us. We can maybe now finally set up some jelly farms. Because they do produce insect jelly for us, which would be nice to have automatically producing. Why? Okay, that creeper's 1 by 1. It looked 2 by 2 for some reason in my eyes. How far away must they be from other... Fuck. What's the distance on them? Okay, hang on. Let's do this smarter. There we go. And then... There we go. So... That's not quite right. Not sure how I'm managing to screw this up. I'm kind of just stupid, I guess. So that... Okay. So that should work. Cannot be placed close to other insect jelly farm. What the hell? It's only good at certain angles? Okay. Let me get rid of this plan. Actually, let me not even get rid of the plan. Let me just... I'm just gonna do it 1 bigger. What the fuck? I don't get it. That one's just not on creep. That's why that one won't place. Okay. Well, once the creep expands over there, we'll be able to place another insect hive thing, jelly producer. I just want to get as many of those as possible because they eat the jelly, and obviously that means that the size of our base is entirely proportional to how much jelly we produce. Okay. Now, I think it'd be worth going over here. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, we can't do a bug bash. I did one recently. I guess we'll do an insectoid hymn. Get everyone even happier. Maybe we'll get some inspirations, you know? Why not? Could be nice, getting inspirations. And... There we go. Rousing, even. Wow. Okay, here's an idea. Duca, come down in here. What if we construct a nest inside this area in here. Will they actually do the work to keep it working? Because if they will, that's really good. An empty spot under mountain roof. Is that... Okay, I'm just going to make this all mountain roof. Because I think it's dumb that that's not mountain roof when it's literally all a mountain. Let's be real here. That is a mountainous roof. It is a roof under a mountain. So yeah, will they do the maintenance is the question. Because if they will, that's even more insect producing, or it's even more jelly producing for the insects, but it takes up only 1 tile instead of 2x2. Which is neat. Can this one little... This 1 tile is literally what's holding me back from making another jelly farm where I want another jelly farm. So how often do these produce? Okay, due for maintenance. Okay, they all need maintenance. Maybe I actually am going to be able to have these bugs doing all the maintenance for me. My hope is to have a hive that produces more jelly than it uses, so that then we can get to the point where we just cook entirely using insect jelly. Hey, Vlad. You're getting close to that age where you get to become a vampire. Okay, melee, yes. Construction, yes. We didn't get the other point in artistic, which does suck. I would have liked to have gotten a nice and artistic vampire. But why don't we go ahead and put a point in intellectual, I think, would work well. Because he is going to be a vampire. And then as for his traits, nimble is pretty damn good. Because now he's going to have a plus 15 to melee dodging on a melee pawn. Like, don't get me wrong. Brawler would be better. Brawler would 100% be better. And I would kill for Brawler. But I'll take Nimble. I'm not going to save scum that hard just so I can get Brawler. Nimble's really good anyway. Plus, maybe I get Brawler for his last growth moment. He gets 1 more at 13. I'm pretty sure. I hope. Let me check. How many... Yeah. They get 3 traits, so... Anyway, Vlad is working his way up, though. He really is working his way up. What can he do now? I could have him help with constructing, I guess. I could have him doing art. He can't do research until he's 13 years old, nor can he write books yet, but we can at least have him doing that stuff. I think that'll work well. Can I have him apply a tech print? No, it's considered research. I should have known. Cecil, why don't you do it? Obviously, we can't actually research those yet, but by applying those tech prints, we will now no longer get those as quest reward offerings, because there's no point in offering a tech print that serves you literally 0 purpose, so the game is smart enough to not offer it. Thank you, by the way, because that is something that I'm so glad the devs have in place, because it would be really annoying if they didn't. Like, really fucking annoying if they didn't. Also, how much wood do we have? 263. Let's get more wood. Like to have a good stockpile of wood. Also, our Devil Strand harvest is done. Well, getting done. I want to plant herbal meds so we can catch up in the medicine department we have been severely lacking in. So what's the surgery success chance for this? Okay, it is connected to that as well. Our hospital's looking decent. What are we researching right now? Oh yeah, geothermal power, because I wanted to bum rush geothermal so that we could get actual electricity in our base instead of literally entirely relying on phantometric power cells. Then we can actually have, like, an electrical revolution, because right now, electricity is being used for very, very little. But when that happens, we'll be able to upgrade to a little more. This might honestly be producing more jelly. The nest genuinely might produce more than the jelly farm. I'm not sure how much the jelly farm produces. Also, hey, this down here expanded. There we go. Oh, remember when we all wore plague masks? Do we have any herbal meds? I'm pretty sure we don't. Okay. Harvest herbal meds. Harvest herbal meds. Oh, they're harvesting the fucking trees. Where's the other herbal meds? There. Flash storm, good for it. Okay. I know I have immunization droughts. There, right? Yeah. I should honestly start storing the droughts in here. I don't know why I haven't yet. Let me go ahead and make ailments shelf. Huh. Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Neat. Fire. Oh, of course it would strike the Devil Strand. Because the Flesh Storm is right next to all the Devil Strand that just fucking grew. Okay, there we go. Come on. Priority critical. This is where we store... Ah, my goodness. Okay. Okay, wait, we don't need all these. We need healing, immunization. That's all we need stored on there. Matter of fact, why don't I just do healing on one and immunization on the other? Psychotic soothe, or psychic soothe, not psychotic. Cannot haul it. No empty spot configured it. Okay. Reserved by B. Oh, she's doing it already. I fucking hate this game sometimes. Okay. There we go. They all drank it. It does give a bit of toxic buildup, which is not great. It makes them more tired, but it gives them immunity gain speed, which is absolutely a necessity. Going back up here, where's my... Ah, there we go, my drought lab. We should probably make more Psychoid, Glowstool, and Rafflesia for more of these, but I'll worry about it later. Now, I want to build more of these for the other droughts I might at some point end up wanting to use. So why don't we go ahead and... let's see. What other droughts? They don't necessarily need to be things I'd put in a hospital, but I do think... Wait a minute. Wouldn't antitox be a good thing specifically because the other droughts cause toxic buildup? I'll think about that one. Anyway, coma. Significantly slows down metabolism. Aid in the healing process in controlled conditions, maybe? Let's see. Hemogen is also one that kind of makes me consider it. But I feel like that would not go in where everyone is at. Painkiller. No, I don't know about that one. Royal Jelly improves immunity. Ooh. And consciousness and move speed, which who really cares? I think we'll get a Royal Jelly one. And then, honestly, just strength. Because that's the other one we got stored, and we need a place to put it. We'll eventually have, like, a droughts cupboard somewhere. It'll be, like, a room dedicated to all the droughts, because why not just have a drought for any occasion ready? But I do want the healing one specifically in this room, so I'll probably end up swapping out the strength one for the coma one, and then have all the other droughts in a different room, like maybe this one right here. Thracius and the colony. Yeah, I didn't even read what it said. The moment I saw these quest rewards, I'm already saying hell no. Because silent neuroformers aren't very good. I mean, I guess technically I do need one to become initially psychic. So I guess technically I do need one. This will spawn 8 hives, though. I obviously don't want the hand talon and the psychic foil helmet. The $368 is whatever. I'd obviously go for the one that also gives a cataphract helmet, which is not bad. Do I go for this? You just noticed you turned the stream off? Hey, that's okay, man. Happens to the best of us. I just... do I do this? I mean, we're going to have to fight 8 insect hives. That's going to be insane. We'll try it. Please don't spawn them in my base. Becca on her way to botch every fucking harvest. You have a 2 in plants. Please stop botching the harvest. Why are they able to harvest plants? Also, why is there a double strand here? Why are they able to harvest plants if they can't plant them in the first place? No, it's okay, Eddie. Don't worry about it. Seriously though, why can they harvest a devil strand if they can't plant it? The game should have a setting enabled so that that's not a thing, because that's really fucking annoying. Who knows how many devil strand I just lost out on because of all the botches. Medical treatment needed. Gilbert's learning a lesson. I don't know who the fuck's teaching him. Did he just gain... He literally, like, gained no learning for that, because... oh my gosh, this game. Whatever. Recreation counts as learning. I know. I'm saying, though, why did he go in there and just sit there for, like, 20 minutes and no one was allowed to teach him, and then he gained nothing from it? That's what I'm wondering. Becca... Please don't. Okay, there we go. All of those are harvested. Now we need to retill the soil. Because we don't have a way to make fertilized soil. I don't know if there's any mods I've got installed that would let me do that, but if there are, we don't have them unlocked yet. And if we do have them unlocked yet, then I'm just an idiot. Also, damn beetle. Just preparing all the fields for tilling before actually starting it. Hey, that gives Becca something she can do, even if she's ass. Anyway, now with all that double strand, Sky's gonna be crafting for a while. We have this extra chair here, by the way. We want to move this down here for now, I think. Because I want to move the this setup and all that shit. I want to move all this around. Also, thank you, autosave. Let's just move everything a little bit. Move everything so I've got room. Oh boy, a colossal arrow fleet that's gonna come in and watch. They're gonna kill themselves on my traps. Oh wow, who could have guessed? I really hate the pathfinding in this game. At least they don't blow up most of the traps because they tend to all die from their explosions. Okay, let's move this over here as well. I forgot to move that one. Okay. Once that's in place, we're going to leave an empty slot here for the next building that uses cabinets. Which is the drug lab. Sky, can you move this? And this. Thank you. Now I can move this one down into this area once this is all done, but we need to wait for them to fucking finish because they're taking forever, because I don't know what they're fucking doing instead. Oh, they're building this, of course. May as well take this free beef jerky, I guess. Okay, well, this is taking a while. Also, Duca swapped out his hat, I guess. Duca, real quick, go dye your hat. I want you to match. Do I have your stream muted? I do, because the way that I stream the entire desktop audio rather than the game audio, because for some reason my OBS likes to bug out if I do the game audio. So if I didn't have your stream muted, then the sounds of your stream would be playing on my stream. Raider Lair. These are garbage rewards, so no, kiss my ass. Would be for the better. Are you saying my stream needs your sounds to be good? Oh, for fuck's sake. Good. A siege. Would have had my ears hurt? Yeah, probably for the best if that doesn't happen. Okay, someone fucking help me with these dumbasses. I do not want to deal with a stupid siege. They're landing over here. I should set up another tunnel over here as well. I'll set that up at some point. Let me do this to remind myself. I'll totally forget. Well, at least my supports are in much greater numbers than their attackers. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and rescue a couple of them. Are you guys still coming? How fucking far away were they? They're gonna bleed out at this rate. 3 hours, 8 hours. Okay. Eddie, you're gonna need to tend him just long enough to get him not bleed out. You're being chased by a demonic eye creature, as you do. Let's give it a little more time. There we go. Royal Tribute Collector. Cool, I guess. B, you got the person you're rescuing? Yeah. Okay. Bring them into the medical rooms, and let's keep them safe. Let's keep this door open so that Eddie's able to get in quicker. And then have him close it behind himself. There we go. Okay, that person's gonna make it. This one's gonna make it as well. Why are they... Eddie, B, I don't think you should be making out with each other while doing surgery behind your backs. Just let me do some backwards surgery while I kiss my wife. What the hell? I know that what was actually happened is they were working on the ones in front of them and they were doing it through each other, but it's funnier to think of it my way. Okay. Where's the herbal meds? Tobacco? That's not right. I am blind is the answer. There it is. Actually, wait, what are the other heal options? Do we want to do a heal shroom or a heal truffle? Slow growing, which yields herbal medicine, both very labor intensive. Okay, so it's garbage. What's the point of a heal truffle then? It uses rot stink. Okay, so it's garbage. Good to know. I wish that there was the herbal trees mod. I can't remember what it's called, where it makes a sedative gas in an AoE around itself, but they are trees, so they're a lot easier to harvest because they don't need replanting. Especially because then I can do my favorite strategy, which is planting a bunch of those in my my maze so that the people who are coming to attack me end up getting sedated. You can end up having a damn near impenetrable base against humans because they just get fucking sedated on their way in. It's very funny. What are all these people over here doing? Are they waiting for the downed people over here? No immediate danger. Well, we could always rescue another person. Get even more mood buff, I guess. They're not mood, but relations. And these are just the honor people. There's also Andrews over here, which is moving slow as shit. What is your speed? That's walking. That's not crawling. I was gonna say rescue her, but that's actually walking speed. Put her out of her misery, man. Okay, hang on. Let's just, Is there a way to do a lightning strike? Yeah. Member died. You want to blame me for an act of God? Just because I'm, you know, the one who did it? I did that so they'd leave, and they're not leaving. There they go. Now they're leaving. Well, I lost a little bit of relation, but in doing so, I also learned I have 93 relations with them, so I don't really need this many people. But it's fine. It's whatever. Just because it's not necessary doesn't mean it's not fine to... It practices our medical skill. So, you know what? It's actually worthwhile for that reason. Totally. So, the Mega Spider's in here. Also, I never did change you guys' color to puke green as well. I don't know if it's even the same shade. It's not. We need a darker one. There, that's the same shade. We've got a little larva Mega Spider. Still needs to grow, but we're slowly gonna get up a Mega Spider military, I guess. Look at all the insect jelly that's being produced, by the way. We've got a nice 941 in here. Also, there's a glow stool, I guess. Bye. Why is this Mega Scarab not painted? Wait. There's 4 Mega Scarabs. Kill it. It's different. I shouldn't have said that. That might get me banned. No, I'm kidding. It's It's not gonna get me banned, but it's definitely gonna need context. Kill it because it's different. Truly, I should pick my wording better. I think another mega spider was just born. It sounded like I heard a wet splatting noise. Okay, the creepers really need to spread their creep faster. It might be time to deconstruct them and build new ones in new areas. So I'm going to do that. It would be faster to build new ones in the center area. Oh, but I can't fit it that way. You know what? No, we'll wait. I guess. Or maybe, no, we'll leave it as is. The creep is going outside, which I kind of hate. I wish it stayed in the walls. But, whatever. I guess we'll just have a whole bunch of creep that doesn't do anything for me. If only the creep, there was a way to spread it faster. That would make this a lot better. Speaking of which, what else should I do with the creep? Maybe, should I set up more glow pod shit? I could do more large glow pods for light, I guess. But what would be something actually useful to me? What is a tendril farm? Tendril moss? It gives cover, and it can be harvested and eaten. I don't care about that. I could do freeze pods to make it colder, I guess. Who cares about that? Okay, what's this, though? Pumps jelly into the creep around it, nourishing and creating a soft jelly terrain in a large radius. Jelly can support insectoid structures and in many ways behaves similar to creep, except it's easier to clean and slows down non-insectoid movement even more. And it needs to be fed with insect. That doesn't sound worth it. We could get thorn pods or thorn spitters in here to work as defenses, but I really don't think we're getting attacked very often. So I don't know. I feel like the insectoids mod would work way better if it weren't for the fact that insectoids suck. Like, I know, ha ha ha, but like, genuinely, it feels like a lot of the uses that these insects provide for you, why would you pick it over anything else other than just for the sake of design? Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna use it for some stuff, but like, I'm not gonna make a freezer powered by insects. But like, this game, it gives you the option, which like, it's a nice option, but there needs to be some benefit to it other than just aesthetic. Technically, there's the fact it doesn't use electricity, I guess, but like, neither does my current one. And this is from the same people who made that mod, so is it... What's the point? Also, an animal transport pod crash with a Rottweiler who's going to bleed out because I'm not treating him. Also, did we ever tame those things? No, we never did. They just left. Huh. Endangered animals showed up, disappeared within like 5 minutes. That kind of sucks. I would have loved to have tamed them. Would have been nice for making allies. There's a lot of garbage just outside of my base. I mean, look, there's a fucking egg sack over here, a tendril farm. You know, the same shit I was just saying earlier is useless. B, you have a 13 in shooting. Okay, I know it's foggy rain and that lowers their ability to hit things, but come the fuck on, B. You have a shotgun, you were at point blank range, and you have a 13 in shooting. You should not be missing that. Absolute joke. I really don't like how slowly the creep is spreading. I'm thinking I do indeed move these. Let's go ahead and deconstruct all of them. Caravan animals wander in. Some wine, some silver. That's it. The other one doesn't even have anything on it. How useless. Well, one of the creep things got deconstructed. Now they're slowly deconstructing the rest. Okay. Let's set one up here. And here, I guess. Yeah, that's about the same distance. And then we'll do one... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can't do it quite there. We'll do it like that. It's not symmetrical, but that's okay. These new setups will spread the creep much faster because instead of doing a big-ass AoE where only a quarter of it's actually useful, all of the AoE will be useful. Ow. Okay, but once this all is creep floor, we can always just set up a whole bunch of jelly producers and other assorted bullshit that needs to be on creep. And I guess we could make it a jelly floor just for the sake of why not? If we have enough jelly producers, but like we'd have to get to that point first. But now we've got all these creep things set up, the creepers. They're going to spread the creep much faster because of their new location, so that's nice. B is fully healed, good for her. I was about to check on these people. Oh my, you still got a while. You've still got a while. You're going to be done pretty soon, at least. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to save it. And I think, fuck it, we ball. We do the Empress Thumper. Actually, it's 1 a.m. Let's let people sleep. Actually, I don't really give much of a sleep. Activate it anyway. Okay, Empress arrived. Over here. Yeah, don't build a new one this time. No one's outside the walls, right? Nah, we'll just assume no one is. I really hate the auto rearm system. It should automatically be enabled. Why is auto rebuild in the home area a thing, but auto rearm traps isn't? Yeah, we're just gonna let all these hivelings exist for a bit. They're gonna end up turning into cocoons, but... Monument destroyed. Oh, you dicks. Oh, it wasn't even them. What the fuck destroyed? Oh, whatever. Okay. There was no need for me to get prepared this early, but we'll wait. The Empress is downed. Okay. I don't think we could tame it, so yeah. Cecil, go finish it off. Everyone else, other than Cecil, come out here. We need to kill these. Your fingers hurt because the eye creature didn't leave you alone? Do you mean in real life your fingers hurt because of it, or are you saying your character's fingers got injured from the eye creature? Cool. Ferrocore. IRL, but hey, you got a big rank? Well, that's what's important, I guess. Okay, let's just send Becca to kill this one. And then that one, I guess. whatever. Okay. Is this Spellipede gonna bleed out? Yeah. So that's just a free Pharaoh core. We could use that to increase the size of the hive, it says, which I can't help but wonder, why would I increase the size of the hive instead of making another hive, unless it doubles the size of the hive every time. Well, not doubles every time, but, you know, increases by the same amount as a new hive would. Eddie's binging on the insect jelly. Also, he instantly got food poisoning from it. Good job, Eddie. Oh, you idiot. Okay, research. I want to check something real quick in Vanilla Expanded. Exotic hive tech. This is something we could research, I guess. You hurt? Yeah, apparently mentally hurt. Going over here just to eat the fucking insect jelly and get sick on the very first bite. He's spending his time with the bugs, I guess. Why did time just slow down? Who's being attacked? Oh, Cecil shot a Spellipede, I guess. Whatever. You sent the rank you have in the Discord? Let me check it. $794. Damn. Nice work. Okay. This research is taking fucking forever, but once I finish it... What was the thing I wanted? Oh yeah, mortars. Mortars are next. So that we can actually defend our base from attacks. Because I was greeting for geothermal instead. Oh. Decay drakes are not on my bingo card for things I wanted to see. Okay, is everyone inside? Yes, 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 yes. And the one I knew wasn't. Eddie. You might die because your character decided to eat insect jelly. Well, actually, the insect jelly might have just saved you because he went down in a single hit, so we've got 22 hours to deal with you. Still not sure what we would do to actually deal with you, though. Why are resources being automatically forbidden? Okay, drakes, go through the traps. I need to auto-arm them, because stupid. If this food poisoning goes away, he might stand up and be able to treat himself. Also, why were you just walking around with concrete blocks in your pocket? Okay. B, go save Eddie. Never mind, Eddie got up on his own just like I said he might. You don't get medicine because the only reason you were injured is because you're an idiot. Yeah, just leave the concrete blocks there, I guess. Dick. No, I want to select the decay drakes. There we go. Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Thank goodness for this trap room, because seriously, this trap room has saved my ass from so much. Absolutely so much. Exhaustion, Eddie. Then go to sleep! You're gonna pass out, Eddie. Also, thank you, autosave. Didn't ask, don't care, but thank you, autosave. Okay, so what could we use this Pharaoh core for? I'm not sure. We could set up the next level of Thumper. I say next level, it's not so much a level as much as, like, you choose what to summon. We could do the Black Empress, which, would allow us to bring in Black Hive stuff, I guess. I suppose that'd be neat. Also, these walls are suffering damage from the explosions I'm doing in there for whatever reason. Actually, I did it in there originally because I didn't know it was going to explode, and I didn't know they were going to rebuild it, and then I had to do it a second time because they rebuilt it, and I'm not moving it. I never did move these things down here. Okay. Where's the drug lab? That's a drought lab. Where is the drug lab? We don't have it researched. Really? Well, we can preemptively build these. And this. That doesn't fit. I'm an idiot. Well, oh well. The drug lab isn't that important. How often are we crafting stuff with drugs? Like, realistically speaking. What's everyone doing that's taking so long? Okay, Sky, I know you're cooking. Can you real quick just move that so I can actually set up everything else to be moved? Thank you. And then move that. There we go. And now we've got two little 2x2s to put fuck knows what in. What would look good in that little area in there? I'm not sure. Also, we can make a trading terminal already? I didn't realize. We've already got comms and orbital trade beacon shit already. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeet. Our storage is actually filling up a bit too fast. I think we're good on concrete with our 33,000, so I'm gonna go ahead and select all of these. Oh, I can't select them because of the way they're done. Oh, poop. Okay, idea. Well, you know what? We'll use castle wall. And we'll use castle gate. And then we're just going to be able to forbid the door to tell them to stop whenever we want them to stop. That way, it's a lot easier. Okay. Did those things get deconstructed yet? No. What are our constructors working on right now? Oh, of course, it's always this. It's always the fucking spike traps. Takes forever to rebuild it. I really wish that the security module was updated, because fuck, it would be so much better if we were using bear traps. Congratulations, Kavaz. You can spit fire again, I guess. Okay, Beetle, what are you doing? You're building the castle walls. Good enough. Yeah, because we no longer need this concrete in nearly this amount. We could eventually swap out all the walls in our base for concrete castle walls. It would give less beauty. Or we could do beautiful walls instead, made out of concrete. There's a couple options. You do not get to stop halfway. Not even halfway. It's way less than half left. Okay, you know what? We'll actually let you finish because we're going to have her do it. Because she's way faster. B is an idiot. More at 11. Damaged ship coming down. Oh my goodness. Okay, the Psy Trainers are intriguing. The 426 plasteel is downright diabolically intriguing. But look at that psychic setup thing. Also, you're now in a boss fight. Good luck, man. Look at that psychic setup. It's like, hey, have an Eltex vest, an Eltex helmet, a psychic reader, and a psychic harmonizer. That's like the ultimate psychic bullshit setup. I kind of want it for the reader. The harmonizer, I never use harmonizers. They're just not worth it. The Eltex is whatever. I would literally just be taking it for the reader. I think that the better play here, though, would either be the plasteel or the Psy Trainers. I think we go for the Psy Trainers. Because Vlad is going to be the man of 1,000 Psy casts. Oh, cool, they're in the building. Or compound, whatever. Saving it while they're landed there, so that if I have to reload the save, it doesn't land them somewhere else and fuck me over. Because I could see that happening. Okay, B, heal up. I'm not going to bother having her use a healing drought, because I don't think it's that important. There's the raid. Into the freshly made traps. Now we get to remake them again. At least the boars each only took one. Sky, you are a moron. Okay, it doesn't matter, they're fleeing. I should have set up auto rebuild. Or rearm, whatever. Okay, fine. You know what? Just break the shit and get out. Just break the shit and get out. I don't even care anymore. It's gonna take even longer to rebuild, but I get the fuck out of my base. The boss started fucking balling. Good for him. There. Thank you for your bullshit-ass, stupid destroy my base from inside shit instead of just walking back the way you came. There we go. We got our Psy Trainers. Thanks. Did we ever do the deconstruction up here? We did. So now... that should cover the entire room. Eddie's teaching Gilbert on social. This is how you riz, son. Is that actually his son? No. This is how you riz, kid. That is very funny. In a stupid way, but still funny. Okay, so they do cover the entire room by themselves. Now, let's get our trading terminal and comms console. Probably right in here. Obviously, can't power them yet. Once the geothermal research is done, we'll be able to. Quite easily, in fact. Matter of fact, maybe I should go ahead and get the power lines hooked up to where they're going to be at. We can't go through the wall there. Unless I smooth it. I could just smooth it here. It would look kind of ugly, though. I'm doing it anyway. I'm not going to. There we go. I think that's all the wiring. I'm not sure if I need one more down in that southern geothermal vent or not. But yeah, that's pretty nice. We've got 4 geothermals I'm selecting. I only see 3 of them. Where's the 4th? Seriously. Oh! Right here. I am blind. I am genuinely blind. It was this one I wasn't seeing. You know, we'll do it one closer for each. Okay. This boss Pimo. I don't know what that means, to be honest. I don't know what PMO means. I'm an idiot who does not keep up with internet slang, so... Just remember, treat me like I'm like 90 years old. Because compared to you guys' age, I am. Why do I have 2 smithies? I'm kind of stupid. Okay, I guess we could put the drug lab in here, but I don't see a point at bulk goods. Cool. You gonna have anything useful or no? For all the fucking places you idiots could go to stand during the trading, you decide to stand in the fucking beehive, or, well, it's not bees, they're bugs, but... Also, Eddie takes so long to get over here. It takes him like 2 or 3 hours to walk all the way over here. Jeez. Okay, do we want an iron husk beetle? It generates metal. You know, it generates steel. That's kind of cool, I guess. I'm not really sure I care all that much. What else are they selling that I could want? Herbal meds. Yeah, okay. Oh, bulk goods my ass. We got 5. I'll take their 13 Galatron. Fuck me. Why do you even say bulk goods when you mean we've got 1? Whatever. Do they have anything useful at all to buy? Doesn't look like it. Here, I can get rid of all my plague masks now. I guess. And all the low durability clothing. Eventually, I'll be able to have it auto-repaired, and I won't need to get rid of it. And sculpture puts us way over, so we have to do the poor one. Neat. An Alpha Thrumbo. Where is it? This boss called him Mom. Oh my I ain't going all the way over there anytime soon. We need to get to the point where we can have a grav ship before that's even possible. Like, there's no way in hell we're managing that this time. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll keep the comms console powered with electricity. And, ooh, actually, wait, let's disable it and check out the terminal if there's anything good on the terminal. Let's check the stock market, guys. You met the stupidest bot ever? Well, what did they do? Anything I've got? Also, I see. I'm looking at your stream now. I'm going to go ahead and complete this. Because, wow. I've definitely got the insect jelly. Now, the only question is, we've got Bank of Monaque and Imperial Bank. How do I feel about those two? Monaque is my ally, so we're going to go through the Bank of Monaque, I guess. I'd love it if I could be more of their ally. Oh, apparently us being supremacists makes them not love us as much, which I think is a bit dumb, but whatever. Yeah, we're gonna go through Monaque because genuinely relations is what determines how bad the tax rate is, or interest rate, or whatever it is. So, Bank of Monaque it is. Also, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and deposit, like, all but 2,000 of our dollars. Now, if we look at a graph, I forget where to check the graph's history. Let's look at the last 30 days of colony wealth, and let's watch when it ticks. I guess it's going to be a day before it ticks. No, it's just taking time. Okay, we'll check it in a bit. We'll check it in a bit, but you'll have to see. I'm pretty sure colony wealth is not affected by what's in the bank. Okay, can we see it now? Really? Maybe it is affected. Maybe they changed it. Now your colony wealth is affected by what's in the bank. Damn, it used to be that it wasn't. And so it used to be that, like, you put the money in the bank and suddenly you're considered poor. And so the raids are suddenly a lot less bad because all the money's gone. But you still have the money, it's just in the bank. Whatever, if nothing else, putting the money in the bank is good for if I want to call in a contract, which I could do now. So, funny thing about contracts, you can use them for absolute bullshit shenanigans. Like, complete and total bullshit. I could just say right now, hey, I want some architect arms, which, you know, that would be expensive. Or I could say, I want honeycombs. And they're very, very cheap, and yet we could get some really good stuff from it. I won't do it because it is bug abuse, but I'm totally doing it in the future. I'm just not doing it right now. But yeah, we could buy theoretically any item in the game right now if we wanted it, which is neat. It definitely is neat. You ran his ass over and his mom. Good. Do it again. I'm trying to check. I think a psychic sensitizer and a psychic reader would both be nice. I want to get the sensitizer right now, though, before I forget. And we're gonna be willing to pay $2,000 for it, and we'll give it 120 days. There we go. Now we have a chance during those 120 days at any point in time for someone to just say, "Hey, we got your item. You want it?" There's always more, Eddie. Always more. Hunting party. What are you idiots hunting? Also, B, what is wrong with you? Oh, fuck off. Go sleep. Muffalo revenge. I don't care. He runs away because of being a coward. Why would you join a hunting party as a coward? I hate the hunting party random event. Also, Duca, you need to paint your hat. And your pants, apparently. Okay, what do I put down here? What production thing follows this pattern? I mean, I could do another, like, stone cutting table, I guess. That actually probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, there you are, Duca, getting your hat painted because you keep swapping to a red one. I don't know why. It's like your character doesn't like that color, even though it's literally the color of your ID legend. Why did time slow down? Where did these locusts come from? When did I get attacked by a hive? Oh, my fucking goodness. It's the infested ship chunks. Well, Duca, you might fucking explode, because apparently the infested ship chunks set themselves off. Normally, they're only supposed to do it if they take damage, but I guess they decided they were done today. Get inside. Get inside, get inside, get inside. Doesn't matter if the locusts join you, just get inside and get the door closed before these insects get here, or I have to reload a save, and I don't want to do that. Oh, I've got to reload a save. Yeah, we would literally lose our entire base if that many insects just get in there, because we have literally no defenses other than that giant trap room, because I still haven't finished the mortars, and even then, the mortar wouldn't work at this point in time. Okay. Can't I control them? Those aren't my insects. Those are wild insects. Just because we worship insects doesn't mean that they all follow us. How far back did this go? Oh my gosh. I fucking loathe insects after this gameplay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Duca, go paint your hat again. Beetle, get out here. I can mind control one at a time, like once per day. I can mind control one. It's not gonna work against a big enemy party. Okay, attack. Now you get back in here, light the fucking beacon. I didn't mean to hit copy. Even if I control a big one, they've got the numbers. And there honestly aren't any really big ones. Okay. Friendlies landing here, help. Becca, no! Get inside the damn walls. Eddie, okay, everyone. In the damn walls. Oh, Beetle's attacking because she attacks if she sees him. Okay, this locust is going to slow her down considerably. Eddie can help. Oh, the locust landed. That'll also help. Get the fuck inside. Forbid that door. Forbid that door. And forbid this door. Both of you go back inside. Okay. They're not going to win this fight, probably. But my allies will at least cull the herd so that my traps don't all get busted. Why are there more from the right side? Because there's 18 infested ship chunks on this map. And 11 of them are to my right. I'm gonna save. And we're gonna try and figure this one out. I can't light the beacon until the first one is done. Well, there they go. That's all the use they're gonna be to me. Huh. Wait, I have an idea. I'm not playing balloons. That's not the idea. No, not ID Legend. I can redeem the storyteller point. I can summon a raid. And then the raiders will fight for me. It only costs 10 points to summon a raid. Big brain plan. Big brain plan. I can raid myself using achievement points. Basically, anytime you get an achievement through the achievements mod, you get points you can spend on stuff. Oh, that's a lot of raiders. That's a lot of raiders. Maybe they'll be able to deal with the insects. Maybe numbers will win. Or maybe the insects are going to set off every trap and then it won't matter. Well, no, they won't team up. The insects hate them. I think it might have just made the problem worse by summoning way more humans than there were insects. Don't worry, I've got a plan for this too. Probably. Jeez. Well, humans when injured are worse than insects while injured, so that's... Oh my goodness, I actually think the humans might lose. Oh my goodness, the humans lost with 38 of them. That's why I said we were fucked if we tried to fight the insects. Admittedly, the AI is not intelligent, but come on. Well, we're gonna just stay inside for a little while. We're gonna pretend this isn't an issue. Pretend that nothing is... You know, there are no insects in Ba Sing Se. They're not reaching half the traps because they were just standing there. I don't know what they're doing. They're just... Look, they're just standing here doing nothing. They're getting stuck on each other. They keep, like, taking a couple steps forward and then stopping. I think the locust is, like, bugging out their AI or some shit. I don't know. Oh, it's because they only move when someone's standing outside. Come on, guys, go for cricket. Your AI can detect her. Come on, go for cricket. A masterwork sculpture while we're doing this, I guess. Yeah, go for cricket, guys. Come on. Oh, you want to kill cricket. You all want to kill cricket. Go, go, go. Kill cricket. Okay. That's good enough. Clearly now I summon another raid to mop up the, like, 5 really tiny insects that are left, and it definitely wouldn't be a bad idea. I could have summoned a trading caravan as well, which would have also attacked for me, but they would just be way worse if they showed up, because there wouldn't be as many numbers, they wouldn't be as well equipped for combat, it wouldn't be as good. Total War Warhammer 2? I used to. It's actually, if you look through my VODs, you can find I used to stream Total War Warhammer 2. So, yeah. That actually is something I could stream. I'm actually thinking maybe I'll, I mean, Warhammer 3 is out, so I'll probably just play 3, because it's just the same map, but bigger. Very much my face? I don't know what you mean by my face, but okay. As I was saying, 3 is out, so I'll probably just play 3. But speaking of which, I'll probably actually replace Darkest Dungeon with that, after the way Darkest Dungeon fucking went last time. Psytrainer Summon Mammoth Worm. Also 10 Coma Droughts. I mean, yeah, sure. I want Summon Mammoth Worm. That sounds fucking awesome. I mean, yeah, Toxic Fallout kind of ruins all the planting I was doing, but I don't care all that much. Just stop planting. There's no point, guys. Yeah, Duca, my run last time was not godlike in the slightest. It was bashing my head against the wall over and over again until eventually I had a party of high-ranking people just for us to fall apart because we had literally no answer to stress, and because I camped way earlier than I thought I did because for some reason you can't see the map. Yeah, Dismas not dying was pretty funny. A matter of fact, you know what? I have an idea. First of all, Beetle, paint your hat. Second of all, we've got characters who still never got named Like, namely Gilbert. This is his base name. Dismas. He earned it. He earned being able to keep living in a different world. He got reincarnated. That time I got reincarnated as a bug worshiper. That's an idea for all you mangakas out there. Feel free to take it. Actually, I guess it would be, since he was killed by, like, an eldritch horror, he wasn't killed by a bug, but I guess the name of the manga would be, like, I was a... What was it? What would be a, like, proper manga way of wording it? I was fighting an eldritch abomination, and it couldn't kill me. But when I finally was when my heart finally gave out on me, I was reincarnated as an insect worshiper. That's the new manga. It's all the rage. Like, that's the whole title. I don't know. I don't want, like, a small one. I love the manga titles that literally just like, it's just a summary of the whole fucking plot. Like they literally describe the entire first chapter in the name of the fucking manga. I always think that's hilarious. Where they just, it's like a full fucking paragraph of a name. I always think those are funny. Cecil, you might not want to be outside, hun. It's kind of fucking toxic fallout. We gotta be very careful because we do not want... Hi, Cricket. Yes, please dye your hat. We do not want Twitch thinking I'm saying anything racist because... Oh, talking about bugs and talking about Asian people. Like, considering how strict Twitch can be, I would not be surprised if they were like, oh, he's clearly being racist. Is that an actual name of one, Eddie? I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, no, Twitch is, like, look, I like Twitch, but Twitch fucking sucks when it comes to, like, they'll allow shit on here they shouldn't allow, and they don't allow shit on here they should allow. And it's really fucking stupid. Anyway, I need to get the geothermals set up. I genuinely forgot because we were talking about other shit. Rimworld pacifist run when? Yeah, I don't think you could pay me enough for that. Okay, you know what? We don't need these walls anymore, I guess. Fuck, I still want them, though. I really still want them, but we... Okay, all in favor of me moving the steam geyser 1 tile to the right. Or 2 tiles to the right. Okay, pacifist run or non-lethal run? Because I would be willing to do a non-lethal run of Rimworld, but I would not be willing to do pacifist, and I would have to be allowed some cheating in the sense of giving myself some, giving myself a starting research. Specifically, Vanilla Expanded has non-lethal weapons. I would be fine doing a run of Rimworld where we're only allowed to use non-lethal means, such as this. I would be willing to do that. Is it viable? Hell no. I'm going to be playing on the lowest difficulty if I'm doing that. Well, I like how my relations just went down for something completely out of my power. Very nice. Very cool. Dismas is cutting a tree. Also, I just noticed, Dismas, why you got such long hair? Okay, after you're done chopping that tree, I want you to go change your hair. That looks ugly on you. Same with Vlad. Vlad needs a whole recolor. He also needs whiter skin because he's a vampire. He's looks fine for a regular kid, but you gotta remember, we're gonna turn him into a vampire. So once we do that, I'll probably command change him a little bit. Which of these looks most like something Dismas would have, I guess? Who's your son? You have a couple kids, I believe. I'm not sure. Which of these fits Dismas? Honestly, I think it might just be the one I have selected right now. It looks like slicked kind of a thing. Ooh. No, that doesn't look right. Reverse mohawk? Is that where it's shaved down the middle and then you have hair on the sides? Oh, there we go. Clearly that's him. That's Dismas right there. There you go. Also, see, why is everyone swapping out their hats? He swapped out, like, all of his clothing, actually. Who's your kid? You have... Oh, no, you actually only have one son, and then the rest aren't related. I thought you had multiple. Okay, yours is Vlad. You have one son and one daughter. Vlad and Sky. So... Yeah, your children are made up of the woman who beat a grizzly bear to death by herself, not wearing armor, and the kid who's gonna grow up to be a vampire. Those are your two kids, Eddie. Also, you look slightly misogynistic. I mean, I wouldn't say he looks misogynistic. I'd say he looks like a dick. That's what I was going for. Because Dismas is, like, you know, an asshole, but then at the last moment he doesn't die and you can trust him. Anyway, Duca... You have kids as well. You two are the only parents in the colony, but you have 3 kids. You have both Cecil and Dismas are your kids, as well as Becca is your daughter. Your sons, and then Becca's your daughter. I don't know why I insinuated that a daughter is not a kid. Rebecca, Becca, Aunt. I mean, what's wrong with Rebecca, Becca? Becca's just like a nickname for people who have the name Rebecca. I could just... Rebecca Ant. Do you want her renamed? Like, we could rename her to something. Gomer Gom. I'm not naming her after me. I don't like being that narcissistic. I make jokes about narcissism sometimes where I'll be like, oh, I'm just such a great streamer, but like, it's always very, like, heavy on the sarcasm because I know I am not. Gomer Gom sounds like Gommy Gom. Like, I'll make jokes about being non-humble, but I'm not going to actually act like a dick. You're tasing your balls for that? I don't want to know. I don't want to know why you're tasing your balls. Anyway, we now have power in here, so we can finally enable the electricity. Hell yeah. That also means we can finally swap out for electric stuff, like electric stove. There it is. Really? I can't upgrade it that way? Okay, let's copy that to clipboard. Anyone that tunes in feels anxious and stupid. That's what my stream is meant to do. Make you feel anxious and stupid. We are rimming it so hard. I can't talk. I mean, did you see what my stream name was on Monday? I don't think I can really talk about naming conventions, considering that one. There we go. Now that's electric. League. I've cut Half Sword out until some more updates come out, Eddie. So, for now, it's just League. We could swap to an electric smithy as well. Just got $8,500. Hell yeah. And an electric smelter. Yeah, I love the new League map, not gonna lie. Electric smithy, there you go. Finally, the electric age has sort of got a big ass update. Yeah, that's why I'm giving it some time. Definitely needs some time in the oven to cook. What else is electric that we would actually want now? I genuinely can't think of anything. I guess we could swap to an electric tailor bench. Oh, fuck. We've got so many things to copy over. Please let me just build it on top. Yes, I do have mods that allow me to make alcohol, Eddie. Yeah, vodka drum, that's for making vodka. A lot of other stuff, like brandy, which is ambrosia brandy. Do I have cars? We do have cars, I believe. And give it to the underage. We don't have vodka. I said we have a mod that lets us make vodka. We do have 4 gourmet cocktails. Which, because they were spawned in by raiders and were not actually made, they aren't actually made with, like the way they're supposed to be made is that you combine different, each alcohol in this mod gives a different effect. So, like, one might make you work faster, one might make you more social, one might make you shoot better or melee better. And you're supposed to make a gourmet cocktail so that you can mix and match all those effects into one drink. Problem is, since this one was spawned in by raiders and not an actual crafted one, it has no ingredient list. And because it has, like, just like how a meal spawned in by a raider has nothing in it, this has nothing in it. So all it's going to do is get them drunk and not have any benefit other than that. Tell you what, though, Dismas, you earned a drink. And some lemonade to wash it down, because you're a, literal child. We got a tipsy Dismas now. That was his reward for lasting so long yesterday, other than getting to respawn in another world. Those are both his reward, I guess. How German of him. Yeah, I mean, we started him nice and young at 6. I didn't know he was 6. That's a bit young even by my jokes. I was thinking he was like 10, like Vlad was, but 6? 6 is a bit much. Also, I never got an answer, so I'm doing it. I'm moving this geothermal. That's not a geothermal vent. Oh, because it's supposed to be called a steam geyser. There. That's better. Now I can actually fucking build this. And it has some power lines I gotta get rid of now, I guess. Sorry about that rumbling. That is my stomach. I am very hungry. The age of alcohol consumption should be 10 years old. I think it's better if they're 10 than if they're 6. Plus, you have to remember, these kids were literally, this is not an exaggeration, literally eating human flesh by 3. I think that is less bad. I think drinking alcohol at 10 is a lot less bad than eating human flesh at 3. Hey, the psychic sensitizer. Vlad, time for your surgery. You get real meds for it because it's brain surgery. My morals vex you. Just wait till you find out about the other shit. Mortars! I'm not gonna hurt your son, Eddie. What was it I wanted to research? There was something I wanted to research. I think biofuel would probably be the smartest choice. Okay, Vlad, where you at? Consuming meal. Okay, yeah, go ahead and eat first. Go ahead and eat first. You're about to go under for surgery. Okay, let's see. Who has the best medical? 16. Well, definitely not her. 13 or the other doctor. 13. Wow! I would just like to point out, Sky has 13 medical. B has 13 medical. B has been around since the start. Sky hasn't. Sky was a child and learned all the way to 13. Meanwhile, B I believe started at 12 and has only gained 1 level since. Sky just does training way more often, I guess. Yeah, Duca, that game is very fun. Anyway, Eddie, you're going to be the one doing surgery on your own kid. Tell you what, Duca, do you own Total War Warhammer? Because, there are 3 games, and there's the intellectual stat. It makes them research faster and do other, like, brain stuff faster. Not medical, but brain stuff other than that. There you go. Vlad's fine. But yeah, the reason I ask if you have that game is because the way Total War works, oh, that sucks, Duca. The way Total War Warhammer specifically works, there are 3 games. There's Total War Warhammer 1, 2, and 3. Each one is a specific part of the Warhammer fantasy world. So the first one is the old world, I believe, or is it the new world? I cannot remember my Warhammer fantasy lore. Think of it like the Americas versus, it's the old world. It's the old world, I think. Anyway, the first game is the old world, which is like this part of the map. And in the second game is the new world, which is like this part of the map. And then the third one is the Chaos Waste, which is the top and bottom. So basically, in Earth terms, think of it like the first game is like Europe and the uppermost parts of Africa. The second game is the Americas. And then the third game, it is Antarctica and Asia. And then also, I forgot to mention, I believe the rest of Africa is in either 2 or 3. I can't remember. But point is, each game adds different areas. If you own the first game and the second game, you can play on a map that combines both. And if you own all 3 games, you can play on a map that combines all 3. So they encourage you to buy all 3 games so that you can play on one giant map. But it does mean you would have to buy all 3 games, which is expensive. But it is worth noting, it has multiplayer. And if the host owns multiple of the games, you don't need to. Now, you can only play the characters that you have from your game. So, like, if you, let's say you only own Total War Warhammer 2, you don't own 1 and you don't own 3, you could still play on the big map, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. You can still play on the big map that includes all 3, but you can only play as the things that you have from 2. So you couldn't play as any of the characters that are in 1 or in 3. If I'm remembering correctly. I'm a very forgetful person, so I might be completely misremembering. Oh, wait, I wanted a hospital bed. Anyway. You have 1 and 2. I only own 3. Can we play the one and put... No. It's entirely host dependent. So what the host can do, everyone can do. If the host can't do it, no one can do it. So if I owned 1... and you owned 1, 2, and 3, but I hosted it, you're stuck only playing 1. Because I'm hosting it, and I have 1. Also, I'm going to end things there, I think. If you want to talk more about Warhammer, feel free to message me about it. I really enjoy that game. I really enjoy the lore, although I'm not very well versed in it. I still think it's fun. I actually played a tabletop RPG of the game. So, yeah. There are a ton of races. A whole lot. But yeah, I'm going to end there for today. If you do want to talk more about it, Duca, like I said, just message me about it. We can talk about it as much as I know. I don't know a ton. I also know I'm very bad at the game. I'm bad at a lot of games, okay? There's only one game I will ever say I'm good at, and that's Marvel Rivals, and even then I haven't played it in so long, I'm probably bad at it again by now. But that's the only game I will have ever in my life said I'm genuinely good at. It is. It's easy in some ways, but really hard in other ways, but really hard in those ways. But anyway, I will head out there, though, because I need to eat and I need to leave, because I am going to visit family. So, Duca, if you do want to talk about that, I won't be able to talk right after stream. I need time to start the upload, eat my meal, leave, travel to my family. It's going to be a while. So, anyway, but enough about that. I'll see you guys next week. I know none of you celebrate, but just in case someone who is American is watching the VOD or whatever, have a happy Thanksgiving. And to the people who don't celebrate, have a happy, normal Thursday for you. I'll see you guys on Monday.